Hello everyone, thanks for taking a look at my video and my channel, and welcome to Grand Union. So guys, today we're here at the airport. I actually wanted to show off my new temporary entrance. I'm kind of pushing myself out of my comfort zone, guys, and trying some different things, and it's super challenging, but I kind of did a few things off camera just to kind of try some stuff out and see how it looks. And I figured I would start here and get your feedback and see what you guys think of what I did. So, like I said, it's just temporary. I'm not sure if it's something I'm going to continue like keeping and kind of going forward decorating. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is what I got going on so far. And then also, besides showing off the entrance, I wanted to show like the pathing that I put around the resident services. I did finally figure out spacing on the fencing, and then I chose the purple flowers, and I just kind of wanted to show them off as well, kind of give you some ideas of what I've been working on. So I did end up getting a little bit of the terraforming done behind resident services, so there is actually a second level back there, and I'll show that off too. So, all right, guys, let's go and check things out. So, oh yeah, before we go running off, I want to say a big thank you to everybody that actually watched my last two videos. Guys, they were over 30 minutes each, and I was really surprised how many people actually sat down and watched through the entire 30-minute video. I was honestly really surprised because, I mean, asking you to sit down and watch 30 minutes of me playing here on Grand Union and kind of scratching my head and banging my head trying to figure out what to do, I don't know, I feel like it's asking a lot, but a lot of you really seem to enjoy watching my video, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. And so many of you gave me a thumbs up, and I got a lot of great comments and a lot of really great constructive comments too. So thank you for those. A lot of people, they gave me the ideas of how to kind of figure out spacing by digging up holes. So definitely going forward, moving my other buildings, if I specifically want to give them in an exact spot, I'm actually going to use that tip. So thank you for that. That's going to be awesome. So, all right, guys, let's get... Oh, guys, there's Eric. He's out walking around. All right, guys, stay focused. We're going to go for a little tour. All right, guys, welcome to Grand Union. Here we are at the new temporary entrance. All right, guys, here we are. So, you walk in off from the Dodo Airlines, and you're greeted by, obviously, our Grand Union branding sign. That is my island flag. And then behind me is the cherry tree, which is my native fruit, and also the hyacinths, which are my native flower. So I kind of wanted to continue to at least kind of show those off, so when you come off from Dodo Airlines, you know that my fruit and my flower, those are native here. The big thing off to the right of the screen is the fact that now there is a second level. I did a little terraforming, and I actually put some trees up there too, just to kind of add some extra height. I'm not really sure if I'll keep the trees up there, or even if that space is actually going to remain up there. I might just put some fencing there or something. I'm not really sure yet. Guys, honestly, it's such a huge struggle for me to put a second level there just randomly out of nowhere, where, I mean, honestly, when the game first launched, there was never any terraforming right there. It was always just flat land. So it's definitely really different. But the idea behind it is when you come in off the airline, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just a quick run off to the right to resident services. I kind of wanted to create a little bit of a... guys, all right. Guys, I got to stop talking for a minute. Look at the snowball off in the distance to the left. Are you ready for this? Here he is. This is the beetle that I have been trying to get forever. And one day I was just randomly on the island doing my terraforming and everything, and he comes rolling by with his snowball, and I'm like, Are you kidding me right now? Like, you're like right here next to me. So I got the net out and I quietly turned around holding down the letter A and I nabbed him and I was like so excited. So I have to get him over to resident services. But that's too funny that he was over there rolling around the snowball. All right. Sorry, guys. I know I need to stay focused. So, um, talking about the pathing from the airport. So, when we look at the map, obviously originally when you come in off the airport, you could go right off to the right to resident services. And I kind of wanted to try to create just a little bit of a distance, like, oh, where am I? What's going on? And kind of create oh, here's resident services over here. And kind of come over, and here we are. So, I'm really excited. Today is January 25th, and I'm recording the video. And, guys, mark your calendar. February 25th, the snow finally goes away, and we actually have not green grass, kind of muddy grass after the snow goes, but you know something? At least it's grass. And I have to say, I'm super excited that I ended up doing the dirt pathing underneath the flowers and underneath the garden lanterns. I really don't like it right now with the snow on the ground, but I'll tell you, once the grass comes back and all this white turns into green, it looks amazing. And I'm so glad I did it. I have to say, though, I totally feel like 1.0 right now. It's like I do not feel like... The only way I can say I'm challenging myself is that I'm using everything that's given to me in the game, and I'm not going out and creating custom patterns. Unless I actually try to attempt to make my own custom patterns. But other than my little flag that I made, I'm not that smart, guys. So that's probably not going to happen. But, so we have the fencing and the bushes and the flowers and the garden lanterns. And then you come over here, and again, I ended up kind of switching this back up to just have like the fencing with one bush. And then how it looks here on the front, that's actually how I duplicated it over here on the side, which I thought was really cool. So that's how it looks, which I'm really excited about that. And I'm still kind of working through it and trying to figure out like where I want everything and how I want it to look. I ended up doing the fencing like right up to the staircase, and then obviously we did some terraforming behind resident services to add a second level. I did add some trees back here. And I haven't put bushes of flowers back there yet. I'm still kind of up in the air, guys, how I want to decorate this area. I was originally going to put purple flowers out front, and then also, again, having purple flowers in here. But I might end up having like maybe some seating, like some individual benches or chairs or some stone stools or some wood stools. I'm not really sure yet. So I'm kind of leaving it at the moment, because I was kind of thinking it'd be really cool. I don't know if I put seating here, if when villagers are kind of hanging out in this area, if they would actually come and like sit down and look into resident services. Because obviously I can't put any seating in this brick space at all. It's all locked as far as reserved space for different promotions and stuff that Nintendo has for the game. But so I was really struggling the other day with this whole figuring out the spacing of the fencing, and I finally figured it out. I pushed the second level back on the terraforming, so that gave me a little extra space to like plant trees behind resident services, also have a fence back there, So it kind of gives just a little bit of distance, which is actually really good. So it was a good idea. I did put a little bit of pathing down here, and then we got the stairs going up. I added a little pathing and a tree for right now, just to kind of give it some height to kind of figure out like spacing. And then, oh, and guys, look off in the distance, all the flowers. Isn't that crazy? So this is what I've gotten done so far. Nook's Cranny is kind of getting stripped down. I'm still not ready to move it yet, but at least this whole area is kind of cleaned out a little bit, so it looks good. One thing, I don't know, guys, if you have, I don't know if you guys have started putting in like bridges and staircases and stuff like that. So I was really surprised. So I put this in and I donated some money, and then I specifically had like, I know I had $15,000 left that I had to actually give to Lloyd so that the construction of the staircase could be done. And I've been doing some time traveling. I've been working on Project Blue Rose, which will be a video coming out in the near future. And over the course of Project Blue Rose, apparently villagers were going to Lloyd and actually giving him money, where in the past, you know, you could have a staircase sitting like until you decide to like restart your game, and if you don't give Lloyd any money, you don't get the staircase built ever. So I had $15,000 left that I had to give to Lloyd, and when I went over the other morning to actually give him the money, I was really surprised. I only had to give him $577. So the villagers had given Lloyd like $14,400, $423. It was something like that. It was like almost $15,000 they gave him in donations over the course of 45 days. So I was really surprised and really excited by that they were actually donating their money towards the island improvements. So definitely really cool. Uh-oh, guys. We got another balloon. Now, I do have to say, over the course of my time traveling, I was very happy that I actually didn't see the balloons like I have the last couple videos that I've been making. Uh-oh. Oh, guys, good thing I got that one right. Sometimes I take a couple times to actually get that. All right, guys, we had a green balloon. And in the green balloon, what do you think is inside? Is it a recipe card? Do we have some ingredients like iron nuggets, stone, or clay? Is it a DIY project? Or is it a piece of clothing or a decoration? What do you think? I'm going to go with a DIY card. I don't know what the DIY is going to be, but let's see. Guys, I'm cold. All right. Put that down there. All right, guys. So, yeah. So here's our Nook's Cranny. I will eventually be moving this out of this area. And I'm not sure, guys, like how far I want to move this second level and terraforming out to. I haven't decided yet. I know eventually, let's pull up the map again. So I know I'm standing at Resident Services right now, the little red spot. So off to the left of the airport, in that big open green space, that is actually where I'd like to put Nook's Cranny. And I'm probably going to continue to keep Nook's Cranny as it kind of was before. I want it to have like a boardwalk seating area out front with some tables and chairs for sitting down and having like a nice glass of boba or a nice piece of delicious dessert of some kind, or maybe a plate of jelly donuts. I'm not sure. But in any event, I definitely want like a little gathering place that you can just kind of sit and relax or read a book or do something, and kind of make Nook's Cranny like a little more active possibly. So, and then off to the left of resident services, I actually want to put the Able Sisters. So that is where I'm planning to move the Able Sisters to. And the Able Sisters is either going to go to the left of resident services, or it might actually end up behind resident services. Maybe on the second level above Nook's Cranny. Because originally I wanted to have like I was thinking like a giant wood boardwalk here. And I wanted to have Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters on either side of resident services kind of as a boardwalk effect. And then I ended up putting in my stone pathing again, because this is my favorite stone pathing, guys. I tried so hard to actually switch it up to do the brick. And then I did the, oh God, what's it called, guys? The raised arch stone pathing. It almost has like circles in it, but it's all stone. So I was looking at that one as well. And I tried both of them. And I think because I'm doing like the stone fencing at resident services, I'm doing the stone staircase at resident services, I guess I just kind of decided I wanted to keep doing the pathway. It's my favorite. I know I should probably try to break out of my comfort zone and do something different. Maybe I'll change up how I'm doing the pathing so it won't be a continuous stretch of pathing. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right. That's what's going on today, guys. So I just wanted to give you a little tour of what's happening. The other thing I was thinking about is I miss my water feature that I had here in front of resident services. I'm actually thinking about putting the fountain back down here with some seating area, and then maybe also moving the coffee bar, or as I like to call it, the coffee kiosk, and actually move that over to in front of resident services. So that way people can come out from resident services, come down, sit by the fountain, read a book, grab a little cup of coffee, and kind of enjoy their day here in Grand Union. Walk down onto the beach if they want to, now that the beach finally is like cleaned up. And yeah. So that's kind of my thoughts, guys. It's still, I know, very 1.0. As I start to do construction, I probably will come back and maybe tear things apart again and upgrade a little bit to 2.0. But at this point, I'm just kind of doing some renovations. So hopefully you guys are enjoying what I'm doing so far. And thanks for listening to me rambling on about my island. And I really appreciate it. So, all right, guys. Hope everything's going well with you. And have a great week. And I will see you, I guess, in the next video, which will be about Project Blue Rose. So as you can see, my rose is off in the background. I had got some really exciting news to share with you guys. So until the next video, guys, thanks for Dom in the background, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by Grand Union. Always great to see you, and thanks for watching my video. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.